To the Meditation Activist Travel Guide, SOULvent Yoga Sequence. This is an embodied moving meditation that brings to life the qualities in the SOULvent songs. You can find the link to that song playlist at the bottom of this sequence, and really encourage you to get that ready. And before we start, want to invite into our practice today a feeling of being solvent. And that's that sense of we're made of water, and that ability to just flow and let go, to not be attached. Water is about the quality of moving and flowing. I want to pay attention to that in the practice, and also accept that we have enough and we are enough. And that it's a bit like a tide that comes in and out. We can just flow with the ebbs and flows of our life and with our restrictions in our body, and it is enough. We are enough. And that I'd really like to also invite in, as we move through the poses, just that sense of living lightly with gratitude. And that is about creating a sustainable earth that we can all contribute to. So let's begin. We'll get our SOULvent songs ready, and we'll each press play. Make sure it's in non-shuffle mode so it plays in sequence. And let's begin with Rain of Blessings. So I'm going to ask you to just stand to begin. Just feel the feet, the toes, spread them open. Really anchor the heels. Open your hands outwards and lift the chest. You may want to just close your eyes for just one moment if that's okay for you. And just breathe and connect. Now we're going to breathe in, lift the arms. Look up, and then I'd just like you to just shake your hands as if it's just rain pouring down as you just fold down. Bend the knees to protect the back while we're warming up. Breathe in, look up, and then just shake the hands as you just fall down in forward fold. Breathe in, come up, another one of those. Look up. Shake the hands as we just fold down. One more. Breathe in, and then just shake as we fold down. Now just widen the feet. Hold each elbow. And just fold forward, and then just rock gently from side to side. Just breathing, just letting yourself dissolve. You can keep your knees bent to protect your lower back. Hands on shins. Breathe in, lift your head forward. Feel the spine elongating. And then lower down and bring the right leg back. Now drop the knee, low lunge. Breathe in. Create space, and then just breathe out and lower the head. Put the hands down into halfway splits and just lower your head, feeling yourself dissolving. Weight comes over the front left foot. Rise up, elongate the spine, create space, tuck the tailbone. And one more, folding over into halfway splits. Just feeling yourself just falling to the holy ground. Breathe in, right hand on the mat, left arm raise up, and then bring it under the thigh, drop the head. Breathing in, looking up, arm up, breathing out, come under the thigh. One more. This meanwhile, your right leg is up, the knees off the ground. Breathe in, breathe out. Drop the left knee again, lift up. Now, lower your hands. We're just going to open our arms to the side. Just feeling your heart opening. Hands down. Now we're going to bring the right foot back up. Just hold your hands, interlace your hands near your elbows. Just hanging down. Just a couple more. Side to side, bending your knees as much as is comfortable for you. Hands come down. Left leg comes back. Down into low lunge on the right side. Breathe in. And then sink down. Elongate the spine, but drop down the hips. Relax the shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. Just let yourself fold over the front right leg in halfway splits. Just folding over. Breathing in and softening. Weight into the right foot, back into halfway lunge. Breathe in, lift up. Create space. And breathe out, just fold over. Feeling the weight fall over the side. Breathe in. Now left hand on the mat, lift up, press your energy into the left foot, raise the left knee, arm up, breathe in, open the side chest, fold that hand under the thigh, drop the head, breathe in, under the thigh, breathe in, under the thigh, drop the left knee, arms up, and then turn to the side, hands to the side, just opening your heart to the side, breathing, dropping, sinking down. Hands both come up, breathing in, low lunge, hands now to the ground. And we're just going to step forward again. And we're going to do a halfway lift, elongating the spine, and then folding forward, bending the knees as much as is comfortable. Then right leg comes back. And we're going to come up, windmill the arms up into Virabhadrasana 2, the warrior pose. Now, bending the left leg forward. Just sink down into that front left leg. Now, just arrive. Now, your right leg is turned inward at a 45-degree angle, or as much as comfortable. Now, we're going to straighten that front leg and raise the arms up to touch. Breathe out, sink down, bend the left leg, knee. Breathe in, hands come up, Straighten the left leg. Breathe out, bend the left leg. Couple more of those. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And just pause. Breathe in, breathe out, being SOULvent. Now rest your left elbow on the left thigh and lift the right arm up and over, resting just above your ear, feeling that really long stretch from the hands down to the right foot. Breathe in, peaceful warrior. Just up and over. One more, resting your left hand on your left thigh, right arm up and over. Feeling yourself and the fluidity within. Breathing in, peaceful warrior. And then we come to the long edge of the mat, feet really wide angle, forward fold, lift up, lift the chest up, and then breathing out, coming down, hands on the mat. And then I'd like you to just bend the right knee and lift the left foot, just gently, not a full Skandasana. Put the left foot down, a little bit of weight on the left, and raise the right foot. And in your own time, just do some of those, and you can go a bit lower each time. So alternating, weight on the left, lifting the right foot, weight on the right, lifting the left foot. Hands anchored. You can have your fingers tented or on the earth. One more each side. Feet parallel. Hands on the hips. Really pushing out to get that length. Then up. Come forward into forward lunge, Virabhadrasana 1. Just really putting the weight on the left, really pushing that back right foot, lifting the arms up, sinking down. Breathing in, sinking down. Then come on, feet parallel. Now we're pushing the left foot back. This time at an angle. We're going to bend the right leg and down into Virabhadrasana 2. Warrior pose. Breathing in, straighten the front leg. Breathing out, bending. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Resting the right leg on the right thigh. Left arm up and over the ear. Stretching out. Feeling the fingers. Pushing into the heel and the edge of the foot. Creating beautiful space. Breathe in. Back into peaceful warrior. Keeping the bend in the front leg. And then put the weight on the right thigh, arm up and over the ear. Just alternating. Coming forward. One more peaceful warrior. Then turn to the long edge of the mat. Facing the other way, lifting up, and putting the feet out into goddess pose. Just straighten the legs, and then bend down. Hands on your hips. Breathing in and then bending down. Breathing in and bending down. And coming into Virabhadrasana 1. Lifting the arms up, sinking down in for Virabhadrasana 1. Really pushing on the left foot, raising the heel and then sinking down. Really getting the energy into that straight leg. And then we're going to bring our hands down, bring the knee down, come into tabletop. And we're going to just do a couple of cat-cows. Lift the head, raise the buttocks, push the hands down, dome the spine to the ceiling. Drop the belly, breathe in, lift the head, lift the buttocks, push down. Now we're going to lift the left leg out to the side. I'm going to come up, hands on the hips, left leg out to the side, feet facing forward. And we're going to slide our left hand down our left leg and our right hand up and over. Living lightly with gratitude. Hand on the floor, out to the right, left leg up, left arm up and over. Breathing in and out as you come up and over, lateral stretch to the left. Feeling the opening of the right side. Breathing in, right hand down, left arm up, left hand and arm over. One more of those on the left side. Beautiful lateral stretch. Feeling SOULvent on our left side. One more, right hand down, left leg up, left arm up. Now we're just going to come into the middle. We're going to just do a bit of camel pose, Pushing the hips forward, putting your hands on the lower back, just above those beautiful hip bones, pushing up and out. And then just fold down with your hands, slide out to the side, put your forehead to the mat. Then come on up, right leg out to the right, lateral stretch on this side. Right hand comes down the right leg, left hand comes up and over. Beautiful space. Dissolving the tightness. Left hand, right leg up. Now you may want to point your toes or flex them. Or do both. Right hand up and over. Right leg down. Left hand up and over. Slide down the right leg. Breathe in. Hand down. Breathe in, up and over. Right leg raises. Right arm up and over. The right ear. Breathing out, right hand down the right leg, left arm up and over. One more. Raise the right leg, right arm up and over. Then come down. Camel pose, put your hands on your hip. Now it may be enough to just lean back and push your hips forward, or you may want to bring your hands down to your heels and push open. And then we're going to just bend our hips down to the ground into child's pose. So I'd just like you to open your knees, this distance of the mat, and then just fold your head forward, having your feet close to one another near the buttocks. Just take a couple of breaths. Just feeling the SOULvent energy within you. How the breath makes us SOULvent. Okay, so walking your hands closer to your knees and your body. And we're just going to come up into our downward dog. Hands solid on the mat, feet, toes tucked under, and lift your hips up, pushing into the feet. Now you may just bend your knees and bring your chest to your thighs. And breathe and open out the backs of your knees. Breathing out, bring your chest to the thighs. Breathing in, opening the space. Now bring your left hand to your right shin or calf. Now you may hook it behind the calf and then look up to the right. Bring the left hand down. Bring the right hand over to the left calf. Look underneath. Bring your hands down. Just take one more breath whilst in downward dog. And just remember why you came here. Beautiful. Come on up. Now, we're going to bring the right foot forward and we're going to lift the back knee. You're going to bring your chest forward and you're going to push your spine up and straighten the front leg. I have these new headsets that keep falling out. Breathe in, bring the chest forward. Breathe out, push your spine up to the ceiling and straighten that front leg. Breathe in, lift the chest forward. Breathe out, bring your head down, straightening the right leg. Now bring your left foot to the front. Bring the right leg back. Breathe in, remembering why we came here. To dance and enjoy the SOULvent nature of our bodies. Breathe out, push the spine up to the ceiling, straighten the left leg. Breathe in, chest comes forward, widening the collarbones. Breathe out, straightening the back, straightening the left leg. One more, widening the collarbones. Then push back. Now, put the energy down on the right foot. I'm going to windmill up. We're going to go into Trikonasana. So have the distance that's comfortable for you. You may want to bring in the back right foot in a bit closer. Just open your hands out. And then we're going to really put the energy into that back leg and feel that hip opening and feel the front left leg coming to the front, lifting the hands up, reaching with your left arm, reaching for the solvent flowing waterfall, and then just allow yourself to fall down with the waterfall. Just feel your fluidity. It's interesting, we're doing a solvent sequence and the rain is falling from the sky here where I am. Breathing, opening that chest as much as possible so that it's not crunched over, but the right shoulder is lifting up and is directly over the left, and that hand is reaching for the rain, which is falling like a waterfall down, down to the left hand that's falling to the ground. Breathe in, push your feet, strengthen the feet on the mat, and we're going to turn our right foot to the front, left foot back. Well, the front will probably be the back of your mat. Now, just want you to hug yourself and then just open. Your life is sacred. Now, reach with that right arm forward, reaching for the rain and breathing out, dropping that right arm down to near the shin, near the knee, using it as a lever, and you're reaching your left arm up and over, up above to the sky, reaching up to the sky, feeling the water just flowing as you push with your left foot into the earth. Breathing, feeling that beautiful triangle, Trikonasana, opening you out. Breathing in. Hands to your heart center. Breathing in, looking up. Breathing out, folding down. Feet parallel to one another, and just fold your head down to the mat. Feeling that beautiful now. I'm going to lift the heels, lift the toes while we've got our hands on the earth. Just feel that lifting of the heels, resting on the heels, lifting the toes. Just alternating for a moment with your knees bent, weight down. One more each. Really push into the feet. Arms up. Straighten your legs. And we're coming back where the left foot's at the front. Hands on our hips. Now you can either clasp alternating hands to alternating elbows, or you can put your palms together into prayer pose. Whatever works for you. Holding the elbows or prayer pose. Now allow enough space between the distance, the width between your left foot and your right. Now feel those thighs then pulling into the center line as you lift the chest. And then we're going to breathe out as we lean out and then fold down like a waterfall. Just feel yourself just dissolving. Really keep the thighs strong and pulling towards one another as if they're supporting one another in their stability. Breathing out, sinking down. Breathing out, sinking down. One more deep, dissolving breath. And energy in the feet, and really push the earth upwards. Give yourself that spring. And we're going to bring our right foot forward, then our left foot back. And shake your hands, give them a little rest, then bring them back into the version that's comfortable for you, holding the elbows or hands in prayer, breathing in and then breathing out and coming forward. Just feeling yourself dissolving, leaning over, listening to the raindrops falling in the song. One more deep conscious breath of feeling that dissolution of any holding on, any attachment. And breathing in, really using the energy of the earth to bounce up. Breathing in, hands forward. Then breathing in, lift the arms up. And then hands at heart center and then folding down. And then we're coming down into a squat where your feet are out. Now you may not be able to get all the way down, however is comfortable for you. Just going to hold your hands together, then push up, rise up together. Now we're going to do tree pose, so I'm going to get you to really push the energy into the right leg as if it's got roots into the earth. You're going to breathe in, lift the left knee, left hand at the knee and just gently opens it as if a book cover. Left hand clasps the left ankle and then pushes it against the strong right thigh. Hands at heart center. Focus on a point. Breathe in. Rise your branches to the sky. Just feel as if you've got water flowing through, which you do, but just consciously feel the cells just full of life. As you breathe in, really pushing the left foot against the strong right thigh. Just feeling that beautiful preciousness that you're flowing oxygen out to gift to the world. Breathe out, bring your hands down. Bring the left knee down. Breathe in. And then breathe out, just bow your head. Breathe in, lift the right knee. Open it as if a book. Really strengthening the left leg. Clasp the right hand, right ankle, and bring it against the thigh or your calf, not the knee. Focus on a still point. Breathe in, open your branches, feeling the purity of water inside your body. Drop the shoulders down. Breathe oxygen out into the world. Hands to the heart center, bringing your hands down. Bringing the right knee down. And then just shake it out. Shake your leg. Shake your arm. Now, raise the left knee. Cross it across so that you get this figure 4. And we're just going to drop the weight down. Left hand on the left, just above the left thigh, above the knee. Right hand on the foot, and then just sink your hips down. And if you'd like, you can put your hands at your heart center and push your elbows into those spots. So you've got this beautiful hip stretch. Breathing in, the other side, bring your right knee up, cross it over so that the right ankle's just resting above the knee. You may want to start where you just push down with your hand onto the thigh and your hand onto the foot, or use your elbows. Breathe in, coming on up. Breathe in and breathe out, and then come down onto the mat. I'm going to do beautiful heart pose. So we're going to have our knees on the mat and have your hips over the knees. Then you're going to bring your hands forward and drop your head, resting your forehead on the mat. And just imagine that your back is a slippery dip. And it's just sinking your heart down into the earth. Now you may want to build on this and have your elbows on the mat and your hands and palms together, or keep them flat, stretched out on the mat. Up to you. If your elbows are fine to be in this position, it really requires your shoulders to open. Wherever you are, I just want you to just feel yourself sinking, being carried home. Gentle breaths. Sinking down. Three more conscious breaths. Wherever you are, just bring your hands back, pushing on the mat. And then we're just going to bring our weight down, hips down on the mat, into a gentle cobra. So elbows beside the chest. And just, if you want, you can stay here, or you can just push up with your arms and straighten your arms if your lower back is fine. You really want to be pushing down with your hips into the mat. And just bow the head. Wherever you are. And coming down. And now we're going to just bring both your hands out as if you're diving into water. Rest your forehead on the mat. And we're just going to pretend that we're swimming through water. We're going to lift the left leg, lift the right arm, lift it up, up, up. Then relax. Lift the right leg, the left arm up, 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 and then relax. And let's just do a few more on each side. Breathe in, right arm, left leg, breathe out. Breathe in, right leg, left arm, and breathe out. And in your own time, Just do a few more. And then just rest. Take your right hand and grab your right ankle if you can. Half bow. We're going to lift the right thigh and push the foot away from the hand to lift up and get that beautiful raising bow-like motion where the counter forces the hand and the ankle moving away from each other and the thigh lifting. Breathe out, rest the right leg and the right arm. Bring the left hand round to meet the right ankle. Flex the left foot. Breathe in, lift the left thigh, push the flex foot away from the hand. Create that pulling motion to lift the left thigh. Breathe out, be SOULvent. In flowing into the softness of the earth. Breathe in. Now, you may want to do those again on a single side, or if you feel that flexibility, you can bring both ankles towards your buttocks. Clasp your hands with both ankles and breathe in. Lift and flex the ankles and raise it up to the sky, lifting both thighs and bringing your chest up with it as you pull them backwards. Breathing in, breathing in. Now, you can raise your head slightly and then breathe out and just come down, put your hands together. A salutation to all the fluid flowing water on the earth. Bring your head to the earth, honoring the flowing fluid energy within. Now coming up just into a seal pose where this time you've just got your hands out to the sides and they can be facing outwards. So on the mat but outwards, pushing the mat and just then letting, like we were in the heart pose, just feeling the back sinking, hips sinking to the earth. And then coming down, coming back into child's pose, where you've got your wide angle pose. Wide angle child's pose, knees the width of the mat, head folding down. Just feeling that counter pose in your lower back. Breathing into the area of the lower back. And coming up, bringing your hands in towards your knees. And we're going to bring both our legs into Dandasana. Although what we're going to do is have both hands beside you and both legs straight, and you're going to really push your torso up to create this sense of space. Then we're going to bring our right leg and bend it as much as is comfortable. You may want to bring it right in or just keep it out and have a wide angle, whatever is comfortable for you. Then we're going to breathe in and lift both arms and feel the space in the spine. And we're going to bring the right hand over to the left shin and calf. You may get the outside of your foot, or maybe it's just more comfortable here at your calf and your shin. Left hand tent pegs behind to create lift. Forward folds are about lifting and moving and sinking. And so we want to really just use that as a lever to just dissolve forward, using the left hand to help us sink forward, but just in a natural SOULvent way, where we just slowly allowing ourselves to dissolve. Just paying attention to our breath. It's really feeling that beautiful honoring of Mother Earth. Using the breath, every out-breath is an opportunity to soften, to dissolve. Let the feeling of the oxygen, the water, all those things that keep us solvent, supporting us in the letting go. The right hand becomes a bit of a lever to stay aligned. The left hand is the lever to move forward. Listening to the song of our ancient mother as we lean in and listen, as we sink to the earth. Breathing in, coming up, both hands behind and just opening up the spine. Stretch the right leg out, shake both legs, bringing the left leg in at an angle that's comfortable for you. You can either tuck it right in or have it further out. Both arms up, reaching up to the range, shaking the fingers, and then bringing the left down and across over onto the outer edge of the calf, crossing over the shin. Right hand tent pegged, and it's lifting you up. It's supporting the uplift while the left arm is supporting, staying aligned and coming forward. Breathing in, there's no rush. Breathing out, moving forward lightly and with gratitude. Gratitude that we have breath. Gratitude for the nourishment from Mother Earth. Gratitude that we've made this space to turn within. Breathing in, breathing out. just folding forward. Folding forward. Heart to thigh. A few more conscious deep breaths. Breathing in, lifting the torso. Bringing your feet on the mat and then just windscreen wipering the knees to either side. Hands behind you. Now we're going to bring the left leg out to the side. Bring the right leg in. Hands up. And then we're just going to rest the right hand behind the ridge, the occipital ridge of your head. And we're just going to lean to the left whilst opening up your right elbow. Now you may want to just bend your left elbow and rest your head on your hand. Or you may want to straighten the left arm and just allow yourself to sink down. Now the left hand's a really good lever on the inside of the left leg. What we want to feel is that real opening on the right side, just down here. And also feeling the hips sinking into the earth. Slowly come up, hands behind, feet, just swing the knees from side to side, keeping your hands stable behind you. Then we're going to bring the left leg in at a bent angle and the right leg straight out to the side. Lift the torso, raise the arms up, fold to the right. Left hand comes behind the ridge of your head. Left elbow opening up and out. Right hand can just rest on your thigh and hold your head as you get that sideward bend, or it can come on the inside and become a lever to just keep that sidewards opening as you fold down. Just being solvent, just dissolving, feeling the rain, dissolving the energy. Living lightly with gratitude. Now breathe in, lift your torso up, arms up, and then we're coming down. And we're going to just come into Baddha Konasana. And I'm going to breathe in, lift the chest forward, holding the hands just above the ankles. It's a bit of a Baddha Konasana cat-cow movement where we bring the chest forward as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, dome the spine, push the spine backwards, straighten the arms, lower the head. Bring the weight forward, bending the elbows, bringing the torso through. Raise the head. Drop the head. Feel yourself sitting on this new earth, freshened through your practice. Open your heart, bring it forward, breathe out, push the heart back, dome the spine, lower the head. Breathe in, heart forward, looking up, breathe out. Dome the spine backwards, lower the head, down. Breathing in, coming to the straight. Now, put your feet on the mat, hands behind you, and we're going to lift, as we breathe in, we're going to lift the hips up and drop the head back so that it's just at a parallel. Breathe in, drop the head back, lift the hips. Breathe out, lower the hips. Breathe in, lift the hips. Drop the head back, really push down on the hands, open the chest. Breathe out, drop the buttocks. Pushing with the hands and the feet, lifting the hips up, opening the chest. Dropping down. Now we're going to bring our right leg across, the shin across the mat. We're making a Z. The left thigh is almost parallel across the mat also, but the foot and the left shin is down on the side. So it's almost like we've got a square here and a square behind us. Now we're going to just feel that space, and we're going to breathe in, and then we're going to come forward and just drop our head. See if you can get your left hip to just soften and be solvent. Bringing your head down, edging your elbows forward to make space. And we're coming over. Bring your hand as a lever to lift your chest, to bring it over your right thigh. And then drop your head so that it drops just near your knee or anywhere in the direction towards your knee. Breathe in. Bring your weight back, swap legs. Bring the left shin across the mat. Bring the right hip back. The right leg, the shin comes down along the mat and the thigh goes across the mat. The left shin is across the mat. The left thigh down alongside the mat. And we're just going to lift up, really bringing this hip forward. And then breathe out, come forward, just straight down. You may just stay here with your chest up, or you may sink down with your head towards the mat. Bring your left hand along beside you. Just use it as a lever to bring your chest over your left thigh. Drop your head towards the knee. Straighten the arm out and just sink. Breathe in, and then we're just coming back down into Shavasana. But on the way down, you may just choose to lift your feet to the ceiling, drop your knees down to your armpits, and then rock from side to side. And then you're just going to come down into Shavasana. Stretch out your legs. Hands stretching out beside you. Breathing in, breathing out. Just feeling this solvency. You're dissolving. I am enough. I have enough. And when you're ready, just roll over to the right. Come on up. One of the quotes from the Meditation Activist Travel Guide, which is nice to just take forward into the day, is that detachment is not that you should own nothing, but that nothing should own you. Thank you for practicing today. Stay solvent, tread lightly, and look forward to seeing you on the mat again. Thank you. Namaste.